Welcome back to yet another beautiful educational video blog. This video is the second module of our first chapter environment that we already started by our previous video. I hope all of you watched, enjoyed and learned my previous video, and now you may have a clear idea about environment, importance of environment and various components of environment. Today we are going to continue this chapter. Before entering to our lesson, let's go for a recap. What is environment? Simply, we can say what you can see around you, that is your environment. What is around us, that is our environment. This word environment derived from a French word environ. It means neighborhood. Environment provides air we breathe. Environment provides water we drink. Environment provides land where we live. And yes, environment provides food we eat. Environment Day? Yes, it is 5th of June. There are three main components. First one is natural component. Second one is human-made components. Third one is human component. Now you are aware about the basic concept of environment and basic components of environments. Now you should able to define environment too. What is environment? The place, people, nature and things around any living organism is called environment. Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn much more facts about natural environment, ecosystem and yes, human environment. I hope this video will be useful for you. Keep watching. So without any further delay, let's get started. Do you remember natural components of our environment? Yes? Then tell me, what are the natural components of our environment? There are 4 natural components. First one is land, second one is water, third one is air and fourth one is living things. So collectively these terms known as land as lithosphere, water as hydrosphere, air as atmosphere and living things as biosphere. First of all, we are going to learn about lithosphere. You know, we are living on the outer surface of the earth. Lithosphere is the outer layer of the earth. Is it solid? Yes. Yeah, of course it is very solid crust on top of our earth. You know how it's made up of? It's made up of rocks and minerals. So now you know 2 points. Lithosphere is the outermost layer or outermost solid crust of the earth and it made up of rocks and minerals. Now I would like to ask you one question. Is it regular shape or irregular shape? I am asking about lithosphere, okay? Is it regular shape? Flat? No? I already told you that lithosphere is the outermost crust or outer part or outer surface of our earth. How it will be regular? There will be a lot of mountains, plateaus, plains, rocks, different kinds of landforms, everything is there, right? So how it will be regular? So it must be irregular in shape, right? And the top of that lithosphere is covered with a solid thin layer of soil. It is very thin layer. Okay. It may found over the ocean floor or continental floor also. Clear? Yes. Now we are go for the hydrosphere. What is hydrosphere? Hydrosphere is used as the collective term of all the water bodies, right? Can you say what are the major water bodies we can find over the earth? Yes, rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, etc. Water is that much important for us? Isn't it? Yes, water is very essential to live and it is very important for us too. So that's all about hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the collective term used to identify all the water bodies over the earth and it includes lakes, rivers, seas and oceans, etc. And it is very essential for our lives too. Then next one is what? It is atmosphere. Third one. What is atmosphere? It is the thin layer of air that covers our earth. It consists of many different kinds of gases, water vapor and dust particles. Without air, can we survive here? Can you survive? No. Air is also important for us. So atmosphere must be there for us. Can you say any other importance of atmosphere? Without atmosphere, what will happen? Without atmosphere, how we will breathe, right? Then what else? Can you say any other benefit of our atmosphere? Yes, atmosphere always protect us from the poisonous rays from the sun. What are the poisonous rays from the sun? Infrared rays and ultraviolet rays. It's very harmful for us, right? So, the atmosphere protects us from that poisonous rays from sun. And what else? It also protects us from the scorching light or scorching heat of the sun, right? Yes, it filters heat, light, energy, everything to the earth. Clear? So now you know about lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere, right? So now we are go for the last one, that is biosphere. What is biosphere? Yes, very good. Biosphere is the world of living things. We are living things, right? So we are the part of biosphere. Plants and animals together make what? Biosphere. We human beings are social animals, okay? So that's such meaning. We can tell the plants, animals and everyone, human beings also together make the world of biosphere. And it is a narrow zone of life on earth and which helps to interact all the hydrosphere, lithosphere and atmosphere each other. Clear? So now I am going to tell you once again. Today we discuss about natural environment. Natural environment consists of land, air, water and living things. The land is known as what? Lithosphere. What is lithosphere? Lithosphere is the solid crust or top layer of the earth and it covered by a thin layer of soil. It made up of rocks and minerals and it is found as irregular in shape because of the presence of mountains, valleys and other landforms. It may found over the ocean floor or continental floor. That much only for about what? Lithosphere. Now the second one is what? Hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the collective name we are using to identify all the water bodies. Example for water bodies are what? Can you tell? Yes, rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, etc. And water is very much essential for our life. Third one is atmosphere. Atmosphere is the thin layer cover our earth. With what? With air. So atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surround our earth surface. Right? So now we are going for the atmosphere. Atmosphere is what? Yes, atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds our earth. Very good. Due to gravitational force, the atmosphere is constantly staying there. Is it essential for our life? Yes. Like other two components, this is also very essential for our life. Then we discuss about another features of atmosphere. That is what? Do you remember? Yeah, then tell me. Yes, this atmosphere protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. What are the harmful rays? Can you say two examples? Yes, ultraviolet rays or infrared rays. This atmosphere always protects us from such kind of infrared ultraviolet rays. Okay. Then what else? It also protects us from the scorching heat of the sun. It filters heat, light, everything to our earth. Then the last one is what? It is biosphere. Biosphere is the world of all living things. We, human beings and other animals and all plants, everything togetherly make the world of living things or biosphere. And it is the narrow zone that all other environmental components like land, air, water, everything interact together and makes the world better to live. That's all for natural environment. Now we are going to think about ecosystem. Did you heard this word ecosystem before? Yes, right? Before in small classes in your environment studies, you studied about ecosystem. What is ecosystem? In our earth, different kinds of species are there, right? A variety of species are there. Every species depending or interacting each other. Through that, they are making a system, right? Yes, this system is simply known as ecosystem. Now, can you define ecosystem? Tell me. Yes, ecosystem is the system that made up of the interaction or interdependence between different kinds of species of a particular environment. Okay? You got the point? They transfer energy and materials too from one to another. Now, how can we define ecosystem? Ecosystem is a system formed by all living organisms with each other and they exchange energy, materials from one to another. That is ecosystem. Clear? Okay. Now we are going to learn about human environment, our environment, right? In my previous video, we watched on video together. Do you remember? Yes. So that now you know that we human beings make changes in our earth. We always modify our earth and environment, right? For what? To make it beneficial for us. For our purpose, we are making many changes in our environment. We can tell human beings interact with the environment and they are modifying their environment for their needs. You know, early humans adapted themselves to the environment. But nowadays, do we adapt ourselves to the environment? Yes? No? Partially? Okay, think about that. Whatever, earliest times we, the human beings, all the time adapted themselves to the environment. In earliest times, due to the interaction with the environment, we, the human beings, learn how to cultivate, how to domesticate animals, how to make settlements in our environment, right? For that, we explore our environments and we modify our environments. Later, wheel was invented. Surplus food was exchanged. Then what else? Water system was there. You know what is water system? Exchanging goods for one another. If I have something and if I need something from you, I can exchange my goods to you and I can take what goods I need from you, right? That is barter system. So gradually we human beings learn how to make commercial activities, barter system, trade, etc. Later we needed transportation. Many transportation facilities we made, many roads, bridges, vehicles, everything we made. That also made many changes in our environment. Information technology's revolution brings the world together. Yes, now we can communicate from anywhere. Now you are watching my video from your home, right? Now you are learning from your home. It is the advantage of our technological boom, right? Our technological advantages. This much we humans developed and we made our human environment and we made many modifications in our natural environment too. That's all for today's video. I hope this video is useful for you. Now it's a time to do an activity. Your activity is imagine yourself as environment and write a letter to humans. Environment, what you want to tell to human beings. Write a letter, make it beautiful and send it to my email ID. I will include your letters in my future videos. Yes, this is the time to wind up this video. If you found this video is to be helpful to you, let me know your feedback through the comments. You can get all the contents from description box too. Please do check it out. And don't forget to write notes. You can take it from NASCOM. Let's see with another beautiful video. Till then, be happy, confident and smileful. Signing off, this is me, Shahana from IPHS.